man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And your disgusting Christian preachers, they follow the white man. That's why we destroy, because we are Christians. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are shooting and fighting and killing and raping each other and selling each other drugs because we are Christians. Our disgusting Christian preachers are the problem of our people.
You can't blame the crack baby for being a crack baby, or the brothers selling drugs to impress this old lady. You gotta cite the source, Ronald Reagan in the 80s, Nixon in the 60s, shipping it by the Navy. 21st century, modern day slavery. They took us out the cotton field for blood, money, rotten deal. Now we gotta stop the wheel of fortune. It's a plot to kill up orphan like Morton. We the salt, and the prophet still exists in the midst of the abyss. Never lost, we the sauce, and we breaking niggas off with that uncut, raw, pure truth. Never stepped off. This is that Supreme 93 plus Teflon. Exxon Mobil, they be shit cause we vogue out. Yeah, we on the block, but our network is global. Dismissing Quasimodo ain't something you do solo. Then a monkey on your back says Jean-Claude Van Polo. For you, it's just a problem. To me, it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have bought. Instead of soldiers getting stolen, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us extending the break. It's just a problem. To me, it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have bought. Instead of soldiers getting stolen, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us extending the break. This practice put the needle in a vein and rock my prayed up to the grave. The chemical they whipping is for evil, not to aid. Flood the market through the media, our people can't evade. So it's fuck you, pay me until I DOA. You see that in your DNA or you work with the DEA. The district attorney want a nigga MIA, not the city and the state or the county on his day. Praise your people in a race, so you got zero chips to play. Whole family dismay, no moral compass or reggae. Sons and daughters filled with rage until the feelings dissipate. The streets ain't raised nobody like they say. Either you with the UPK or you a victim of the game. Going without a trace of edges, schedule off a tape. They call this shit a hustle, but really you're getting raped. The colder the case, the more I'm ablaze. And pray the Lord curses me and save another chase. It's a problem. To me, it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have brought. Instead of soldiers getting slaughtered, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us extending the break. It's just a problem. To me, it's been a problem. Consider all the time and the money and the shit we could have brought. Instead of soldiers getting slaughtered, charges brought up. My nigga, you should call us extending the break.
We trust the lying word, trusting in lying word, like that disgusting brick set off Martin Luther King, like integrated neighborhoods. And guess what happened? They turned into projects. Now the white man flooded them with crack, flooded them with heroin, flooded them with guns, let you murder each other for 20 years. Now he legalized weed. After all your fathers and sons and nephews is doing life without parole in prison for selling drugs.
Productions.
Yeah, I will pull out all the demons, got a nigga walking clean. I got the same drama, I don't think the same thing. My desire is the kingdom, forget your damn dream. My reality is king. Follow the creed, Shema, Yasha Allah, Yahweh Allah, Hayanawa, Yahweh Akkad. We serve one God. Behold, he has the power to devour all our enemies. We be on the front line, preserving our energy. Act like you kin to me and be a good use. I'm a living sacrifice and need a good boots. I got the juice, the water, and the cola. Mix that with battery acid and baking soda. Let the word super soak it. I'm striking you like a cobra, on fire like supernovas. I'm a UPK soldier. I'm divine. Years older, they could get me as a babe. Paper picture, watch a real man behave. With a big, not a shade. Fridges all custom made. With borders of blue and the old.
Was you able to get the layout of mine?
Kind of concert.
Okay, most of that. Okay. We about to start in a second.
A place of peace, even in solemn assembly. At the feast, we repping how we shot our king is a beast. We hit the street, highly anticipating the win from the Almighty. While we reveal the man of sin, give him back the true identity to his people again. I say it 49 is how Israelites get sick. Get in the trench, go to your friends. What's your age? I'm at 44K later. Fuck a side. Watch me hit you with that UPK smile. Fuck a smile. 1969 UPK style. Fuck a side. Watch me hit you with that UPK smile. Fuck a smile. 1969 UPK style. Welcome to the jungle rumble, young man rumble, don't play, keep break, don't break, stay humble if you're getting out of line. Tell me what did you expect the most? Players playing chess in the checker to buy your niggas call respect. Nothing but honor through whatever, not just a hoary edge. And brothers coming together, growing tighter. We gather like a leather of a cow. Brothers on post, northwest, east, south side, outside, prophesying outright. Weather permitting, get up and listen to the outcry. Pumping through the alpine. The white man's the devil, that's true. Damn right, put your smoke and get off of this glass pipe. You need a light. We standing here, bringing out the scriptures. If you open your mind, echoes electric, get the picture. While you works will pick up the electors on deck. The Lord is a man of war, the family is high-tech. The kingdom is get your motherfucking eyes shut. Back up, or you can die next. It's not a test. Sports talk for any tree upon it. Shit put it upon a test. The generals on the set. You have a spirit of unrest like detector of Christian. All your iman is missing, but you believe you're Egyptian. Come up out of that madness. Leave the religions, all oppressions of the devil on earth. In case you missed this out of history, we shot it at the top of the laws. With honor and dignity, I preserve for his prodigal sons. We're number one in abortion and in murder rate. Plus the prison stay a result of our language and gay. You're tied to the UPK, you baptized in newly made. Cause up until now, you've been the face in the crack. Bring your ties to the UPK, you baptized in newly made. Cause up until now, you've been a mistress type. Motherfucker style. Watch me hit you with that UPK smile. Fuck a smile. 1969 UPK style. Fuck a smile. Watch me hit you with that UPK smile. Fuck a smile. 1969 UPK style.
Hit him with that UPK smile. Nickel. Welcome to Sharpen the Sword Radio. You understand? I am the host with the most, Cap 10K, the goggle board. I got my main man, Officer Abban Azar, in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, tilt your camera up a little bit, so you can see your crown. You cut your crown off a little bit. If you can, move your camera up. There you go. Yeah, that's a nice little headpiece there, brother. That's the one you said. That's the one you said I could have, right? Yeah. But it's going down again. You understand? We got some articles, got some points that we trying to make and bring out. And I couldn't help but do this one. Happy divorce, man. I mean, our people follow our oppressors, man, in every single filthy thing that they do, from prostitution, strip clubbing, popping pills and smoking weed and crack and fentanyl, celebrating Christmas and birthdays and Thanksgiving. I mean, everything that he do, we follow right behind him, and then we try to do it as if we done it the best it's ever been done. And now they're even following him when it comes to divorce, man. You understand? Now we've been following him as far as marriage thing, right? We've been turning around and going to the courthouse, having someone come to our house, do it in the backyard, or park somewhere. You know what I'm saying? What's that show that came? Bridezilla. You understand? Bridezilla turned around and came on, and guess who was the doggone dragon of every doggone show? Black woman. You understand? Here go the white woman acting a damn fool. This is supposed to be the happiest day of your life. You're getting the man of your dreams, your warrior, you know what I'm saying? Whatever this man is to you, right? Soldier, whatever you call him. What they call him, the Bay, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever. This is he. And then those women was acting insane on that television show. Then guess who followed right behind her? The black woman. The black woman get on there, and then now she's acting a damn fool, you know. So, and as a result of getting married like our oppressors, now you're turning around and divorcing like our oppressors. You know what I mean? Like our people just cannot help themselves. Huh? You know, they cannot help themselves. They turn around and do every single thing behind our oppressor, man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and hit that first article. Huh? Hit me with that one.
Kind of concert. Kind of concert. It says divorce. Missouri now top 10 for broken relationships.
Hey, hey, Bob, I know you know just like I know just how bad you know what I'm saying the relationship and marriage thing is here in St. Louis. I know you
Kind
know.
of,
You got any examples of it?
kind of. So, it's so bad out here, especially with this sexy red thing, man. We got a bad rap when it comes to how the behavior of our women and even wanting a real husband. They rather be city girls. They rather be with the Boosie song INDEP, independent. But
Yeah, Lil Webby.
that's all
Lil
myth.
Webby wasn't it?
What you say, Cap?
I said that was Webby, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Webby, man.
It was somebody little Boosie, little Webby,
Like,
little baby, little whoever little.
yeah,
Go ahead, you got it.
yeah, Cap. Like you said, they listening to the the ideas and the culture of our oppressor, man, and we already know who controls the songs and uh the real culture that's being pushed on our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
Mm-hmm.
So-called small hats, man. It ain't nothing good for our people to get in a relationship and having relations with each other and not thinking that you're supposed to stay together with each other forever. But
Right.
since 1969, ISUPK, man, we've been bringing uh the truth about relationships and how they should actually uh start and end.
Damn right.
And that's all I got, Cap.
Damn right. And with that point, you understand our relationships aren't supposed to end. According to the Bible, when you have
Kind of
sex, whenever
fine.
a black, Hispanic, and a Native Indian man and woman get busy, knock the boots. What else they be saying? What else they be saying out there when it's time to get busy? Pound town, it's pound town now. You understand? Now
They
look, I
smash
ain't
it
mad
too.
at listen, I ain't mad at Sexy Red about Pound Town. You understand? Pound Town, they gonna be down and they go, what I'm talking about? I ain't mad at about that. But look, hey, but like I said,
kind.
we when we do the Marvin Gaye and let's get it on, you understand? When we get it on, guess what we have done according to the Lord in the Bible? We have married. You understand? You ain't just what they say, pop that, hit that, smash that. You understand? What else we
Kind.
got one? Take it to your parents' house. Who? Take her to your parents' house. Take her to her parents' house? Your parents' house. Oh, take her to my parents' house? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, take her to my parents' house. Yep. That's some of that new stuff, that young stuff, right? To take it to the parents' house. You know what I'm about? Like, hey, all the young folks is just taking them to their parents' house. Soon as they go to work,
Dang.
they taking them to their parents' house. You understand? and they turn something up. Take them to their parents' house. Okay. Matter of fact,
Good
real
night.
quick, before we get that article, Trooper, give me that scripture in Exodus. What is that? Is that 21 and 10?
Come, sir.
Give me that.
And Shalom, Cap. Shalom, Officer Aban, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Hey, Shalom, Yabba Shimei
Ah,
Yeah,
Come.
the trooper always jumping on with us,
Let's get
holding it
into it.
down with us.
damn
You
right.
know what I mean? Yep.
Come. That will be Exodus chapter 1, verse 20.
I think it's 21. And is it 10 about? Give me 21 and 10. Let me see. Let me see if that's the one.
Come. I got come.
No.
The book.
That ain't it. That ain't it. 20 and hold on. Okay, 22 and 16. That's the one I want.
Come, sir.
The one
The
I
book
gave
of
you first was talking about multiple wives. A
Uh-huh.
man having another wife outside of the one that he already got. Yep.
Sir.
Okay, come on
Sir.
with it.
The book of Exodus chapter 22 and verse 16. And if a man entice a maiden that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Okay, stop right there. Now, if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, you already know how we do. And this is something that points out just how spiritual we really are, right? We turn around, what that means to entice is that means to seduce, like Mac and run the game. You understand?
Right.
Where you see her walking, you say, "Damn, baby, how you doing? You got a second?" You get her attention, and then you start macking on it. Then you ask her, you got a man? And then if she say yes, then you let her go home. But if she say no, what's that? That's your cue to keep going in.
Right.
Keep going in, keep mac her down. You understand? And then you turn around and it says and lie with her. Now, once you done macked her down, and then you done took her to Pound Town, you understand? Because that's what that means to lie with her. It means to have sex. It's where you done did the sexy red. You done Pound Town, dig up it down, and nigga it out. You understand? You done took her to Pound Town right here. Okay? And then it says, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. So all this simply means is now what you have to do is you're supposed to go and make that right with the father, right? You go and you give that man that dowry. You understand? Because in our culture back in the day, and guess what? We bringing that back. You understand? There are dowries, okay, that brothers had to pay, for the man's daughter. That was his baby girl. He was raising her. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time for her to go and be with you. And then, like, and an example of that was Jacob and Laban. You know, Jacob went and worked for Leah and Rachel for his two wives. He told him, he said, surely you my family. So he ain't take no money from him. He said, but look, you can work for me though. He didn't get them shekels of silver from him, but he turned around and he worked for him twice. He worked 7 years for the first one, and 7 years for the second one. So that was him. That was his pay. That was his dowry to Laban for his two wives. Okay. And so that right there is sex being marriage. And then guess what? Marriage is forever. No such this breaking up as that old song, break up to make up. That's all we do. That's good that y'all making up, but you need to stop breaking up. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
one of them breakups you ain't gonna make up. You know,
Right.
it turned into Keisha Cole talking about I should have lied, I should have cheated. And you know how that go. You understand? You already know how that go right there. So, like I said, according to the law in the Bible, sex is marriage and marriage is forever. Not no doggone little while, just until you happy and all of this and all of that. All right. So go ahead, Abon, drop that first. Come on with that first article, and then I got some pictures too. That now I seen. I'm just telling everybody. I actually know a sister that I had a conversation with. She was on Facebook. She posted her divorce party pictures. She had a big old gigantic cake, hundreds of doggone people. She threw a whole party. Chicken, muscatoli, you know what I'm saying? She had it all, deviled eggs. She had it all. She straight celebrated. And we had a conversation. I said, damn, wait a minute. Am I reading this right? This is a divorce party? And she said, absolutely. And she said, I kicked it too. I was like, wow. And on her cake, it said happy divorce or happily divorced. I'm sorry. Happily divorced. I'm like, man, hey, come on, Bob. Like, that's sick, man.
Sir.
That is truly sick to turn around and want to celebrate the destruction of your house and your family.
Right.
Here you go with, and I think she had a child. I think she had like 2 or 3 children. I can't remember. And I believe the 1 or 2 was somebody else's. And then she had one like a newborn by him.
Of course.
Had a newborn by this guy. And then was happily divorced. Like, this is insane. And this is what I'm saying. Here we go. We trying to turn around and follow our oppression. This is where this nonsense comes from. This is where this garbage comes from, man. Talking about some damn happily and happy divorce. Come on, read it, Abon.
Sir. It says love ain't easy. That's a fact. And it's never been truer, especially for Missourians, than it is right now, as the state has jumped into the top 10 for broken relationships.
Good night. Don't give me the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You had something else you wanted to read?
Sir.
Okay, yeah.
I'll jump to the next.
Yeah, Con. That one right there was breaking down. This is real statistics about just how bad the relationship status here is here in Missouri. Just how bad and broken black houses are. You turn around and claim to fall in love one day, and then the next day you're out of love. Like, that is so crazy to me. Who ever heard that? Whoever heard, and you know who I mostly heard from? I mostly heard from women. I mostly heard women say, I was in love, but I fell out of love. Like, how you fall in something and then you fall out of it? I just don't understand that. Women fall in love with everybody they have sex with. Every man that the black woman has sex with, I was in love with him. I gave him my all. I gave him my kids. I did that. You know what I'm saying? And then, but how do you fall out of it? How do you fall out of it, man? And I just don't understand that. And that's because a lot of our people they don't have what it takes. They don't even know. They don't even know what it takes to actually be in a real relationship. The only thing that I've heard any black, Hispanic, Native Indian talk about when it comes to a relationship is, I just want to be happy. And that is the simplest and silliest doggone thing that I have ever heard. You got kids. If you got children, you love them. But guess what? Children don't always make parents happy.
No.
They don't do that. They don't do that. One of my
Right.
sons, A plus student, turned around and disappointed me. Then got behind in some of his assignments. He caught it up. I had to get on his head, but he turned around and fell behind on his assignments. I was disappointed.
That's right.
This is Mr. A plus here. This is Mr. Assistant Teacher of the class. He is the assistant teacher of the class. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold he is. And I'm like, wait a minute, behind in what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You're behind in what assignment? Nah. So I mean, come on, man. I mean, and that's to be expected, you know, with a relationship as well. I mean, life is filled with all of the emotions, not just happy. You know, where does just happy exist at? Like, take me there. Somebody take me to just happy. Who that? Joel Osteen? You understand? That's Joel Osteen with this silly dumbass smile on his face every time he get up there. I wonder was he smiling when his church was getting shot up?
Right.
Yes, I wonder was he sitting there smiling? The Lord just wants you to be prosperous and like that old nonsense he said. See, heaven is like a monkey chasing a banana, climbing the tree. I had a brother that explained that to me. He said, "Man, you gotta listen to Joel Osteen." What he told me? He said, "You got to, brother." He said, "Man, he be bringing it." And that's what he was talking about was a monkey climbing a tree. I said, dude, he just called you a monkey. Like, you don't see that? You know what I mean? He called you a monkey, brother. And he didn't get it. He did not get it. You know? But give me that next article.
Kind, sir. It says a happy divorce is easier than you might think. A happy divorce is easier than you might.
Hold on, Bob. Read that one more time, brother. I mean, this is crazy. Well, it's crazy, then it's not. From who it came from, I get it. You understand? Our oppressor wrote this. You understand?
Kind.
So he and she does every single thing to make themselves feel good. Anything that's going to make them feel good, they'll do it. You understand? Whether it's rob, steal, kill, you understand? Whether it's RAPE, whether it's drugs, whatever it is to make them feel good, they'll do it. So I'm not surprised that they are pushing happy divorce. Read it again, about.
Kind, sir. A happy divorce is easier than you might think.
A divorce is easier than you might think. When you got all of the statistics that show just how damaging a divorce is to the man, the woman, and the children.
That's right.
But now you got these devils coming out talking about, you know what? Guess what? Divorce is a lot easier than what you think. It's easy. They done simplified it. Go ahead.
Kind. Moving on after divorce is a process, but a few simple shifts in your perspective can pave the way to a happy divorce. Keep the
just a few. Hold on, about just a few shifts in your perspective, in the way you think about it, is gonna turn around and lead you down the path to a happy divorce. This is disgusting, man. This is terrible. I can't even believe that. Well, again, I can't believe it, but then I can't. I can believe that our oppressors feel this way and wrote this and turned around and they have come up with a plan to so-called help you have a happy divorce. Go ahead, Abon. Keep reading.
Kind. Dig deep. It's very easy to focus on all the wrongdoings and failures of your ex. You take a long, hard, honest look at yourself. What was your role in the end of your marriage? It takes two to make a marriage work. It also takes two to break it.
Stop right there. No, it don't. No, it does not. It don't take no two to break up no marriage. All it takes is for one to go down there and sign them papers. What who
Kind
sang that song? I'm ready to sign them papers. Oh my God. Huh? Usher did. Yeah, Usher sung that. He said, I'm ready to sign them. Now first, what was that other song that he sang? Where he was with one, but he knew it should have been the other one. He was a friend, and the other one was the one he supposed to have been with. What song was that? Who know that song?
Salaki.
Go ahead,
Confessions.
Confession. How it go?
Oh, I don't know, Cal. I can't do this. I can't do the
Oh,
lyrics.
see, I would ask you to sing, brother. But I mean, but if you can, if you can blow, he look like he gonna hit that. Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Drop it on. Hey, but I think that is it. Yeah, they said that now 1 minute he want to be with one and supposed to be with the other one, but then now he ready to sign them papers. You understand? Like I'm telling you, this is crazy, man. We are absolutely following our oppressor by doing this, and we haven't just started. This isn't something that has just started. Ever since we have been integrated with these people, guess where the black community has gone?
Down.
Down. You understand?
sir.
Further and further down the damn tube, man. Further and further down the drain. We haven't came up like what we think we've come up. You understand? All of the songs UNITY and we got to come together and all this. I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, it still ain't work. Why? Because you doing everything except but to obey God. You're doing everything except obeying your God, man, and keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. And this is why we have the problem that we're having in the black community. This is why. Go ahead, read some more.
Kind. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself because we all have our reasons for doing the things we do. We all make mistakes.
Wait, now,
And we
now
all have our growth moments.
hold on, man. Pay attention to this part. For forgiveness, right? Start over again now.
Kind.
Start over. Read the first word in this. Now, this is the section that our oppressor put in. And matter of fact, this is from a book. Okay, they wrote a whole book, and they've been going around having conferences and book sales and all this, selling people on a happy divorce, right? What is that again? What's this title?
Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Now what? Read it.
Forgive yourself because we all have our reasons for doing the things we do. We all make mistakes.
First, forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. Now, I'm going to show you the hypocrisy in this. You understand? The two people that wrote this, they're hypocrites. And now they're going to express their hypocrisy in their writing. Go ahead.
Now take the same sentiment and apply it towards your ex.
Wait a minute.
Forgive your ex.
Wait. Slow down about. Wait. Take that same sentiment of forgiveness and apply it to your who?
Your ex.
Why you couldn't apply it to them before they became an ex? Why did you wait until now that you're an ex? Oh, everybody make mistakes. Oh, baby, you didn't cook, dinner last night. I ain't mad at you. I forgive you. Don't put her away because she ain't cooked. Don't leave the man because you done lost your job. You got to pay half of these bills. It's 50 and it's 50 and all this nonsense. Why didn't you forgive them before you turned around and made them an ex? Now they want to start to see this. This is something else. Why I say we should not be following our oppressors for absolutely nothing, especially when it comes to morals, man. Especially when it comes to morals and standards. We should ignore these people. You know who you should come to? You should come to Commander General YAHANNA. You should come to Commander General YAHANNA. You should come to the ISUPK. And guess what? Because here is where morals live at. Here's where standards live at. These people don't have no morals and no standards. That's backwards as hell. To turn around and teach a couple forgive each other once y'all done broke up. Are you stupid? I really believe the two people that wrote this book are extremely stupid. They are.
Sir.
Take that, everybody makes mistakes, people grow and, people, get tired. They may not want to go out as much anymore. They just maybe want to stay at home. You got all of these reasons. Just forgive yourself. Notice that's what they said first. Of course you're going to forgive you for all of the mistakes that you make.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to forgive you for you destroying someone else's life. Of course you're going to forgive you for you causing all of this drama and being toxic every damn day of your life. Of course you're going to forgive you. But then now take that same sentiment and apply it to your ex. Keep reading now.
Moving on is a good thing.
Whoa. 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 Moving on is a good thing. Did I just hear that right, Obama?
Sir.
It says moving on is a good. Man, these people got to be crazy. They got to be sick. These people, the people that wrote this book got to be Count Dracula or something. And the Bride of Chucky. Chucky and the Bride of Chucky. That's who wrote this book. You understand? Only someone with a completely destructive mindset could write something like this. Read it again.
Sir. Moving on is a good thing.
Moving on is
natural to miss.
Go ahead, Slack.
Sir. It's a natural. Slack. It's natural to miss the happy moments in your marriage, especially when you're adjusting to an uncertain future alone.
So this is natural to just miss the happy. This is natural to be unhappy in a marriage. You understand? Like, this is crazy. Go ahead, keep reading.
However, focus on your future, not your past.
Focus on your future. Focus on your future and not the past. So your future is finna consist of who? Because you breaking up now. So what kind of future are you going to have now when you break up the family, when you divorce the woman or divorce the man, and then the kids is in the middle of y'all mess? You're just horrible individuals, man. You're just terrible people. Bad parents. You're a bad husband. You're a bad wife. You're horrible. To turn around and go through with this. Go ahead, Obama.
The sentence right before that said you gonna have an uncertain future alone.
Yeah.
So that's what you want. That's what you're going to get, an uncertain future that you just might end up alone.
You gonna end up alone, or you're gonna end up doing what you claim you would never do, which is to settle. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna settle for whatever type of guy you can get. At that point, you're gonna be ran through so many guys where you just gonna say, well, the hell with it. I might as well just stay with him. I heard an old woman say one time to a cat, she said, hey, a piece of man is better than no man at all. And the brother clapped back. He said, hey, I don't deliver pieces. I don't know what you're talking about. He said, I ain't no damn piece of man. The brother said, I am the man. I remember hearing that. You understand? The brother told her, I ain't no damn piece of man. I don't deliver pieces. You understand? He said, I am the man. So I remember them having this conversation, and they always trying to belittle the brother.
That's right.
They always do that.
That's right.
They uplift that damn woman, boy. They take that black woman, hold her by her butt in her back, and raise her high up in the air, let the sun beam down on that golden black skin of hers, and worship that bitch. You understand? That's what they do. They tell her everything about her is great. The whole time he's smelling her booty. He turn and put the booty in his face and smell it a little bit. You understand? That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. She's the greatest thing ever. But then that's the one who is divorcing the most.
That's right.
That's the one who is tearing up the houses the most. That's the one that's doing it. Black men doing it too. They are doing it too with their silly and simple dumbass ways too. Not knowing that they can have more than one woman. That is so crazy to me. The story that we just read the other day about, and that was sad that you actually know that sister. You know what I mean? You actually know this sister that was unalived by a religious nut that turned around and had other women and got this one pregnant, and then chose to unalive this sister, man, all because she's having his baby. And that's the problem. And we got another article about that too, about these religions, man, and their divorce rates, and their abortion rates, and all kinds of stuff that they do. Claim to believe in Jesus Christ, but they do every single thing against him. They do every single thing against him. They claim to love God so much, but then don't do nothing that God said to do. Completely ignore the Bible. Completely ignore it. And just go to church and listen to the pastor. Go to church, listen to the pastor, let him sing and dance, you understand, and ride horses in the church, and hoverboards and roller skates and they got all kind of entertainment in the circus. You understand? It's all kinds of entertainment in that circus. But that's what they do. They go there and they don't even know what's expected and what's required of them. They just go in there and just listen to them, and then there it is. And that's a shame. Go ahead, Abba.
Yeah, right here it says you're gonna be adjusting to an uncertain future alone, and focus on your future and not your past. But in the next sentence, it says, look at the things you'll be able to do as a single person you may not have had time to do when you were married. See how they rephrase that? You see how they worded that? Like, it's a good thing to be single, running around, jumping, ride the ride. You know what I'm saying? And sleeping and having unlawful sex. Come on, man. The wordplay here is diabolical.
It is, huh? It's straight from the devil himself. You know what I mean? And then now check this out. Check this out. I remember having several conversations with sisters about them divorcing. You understand? One sister was married to a brother. I think she said they was married 30-some years. I said, why? What happened? She said, oh, we divorced. So I was married too long. I said, what the hell is married too long? What is that? Married too long. And then turned around. And now the sister was trying to act as if she was happy, you understand, about this divorce. Okay. And she clearly was not. I'm gonna tell you this happened on the old Shop and Save. Shop and Save is they closed, right? Old Shop and Save on St. Charles Rock Road. I was coming out of the one day at camp, right? One day at the camp, a brother wanted some good old chicken wings, so I went to go get some. Right, turned around, come out the store. The sister was like, "Man, what's up with you?" She looking at the shield, she looking at everything. So she just had a bunch of questions. So we were standing there having a conversation on the side of my truck, right? And so we started talking about different things like divorce, marriage, you know what I'm saying? Everything that we teach, And when we got to that, she said, "Oh, damn, I just got divorced because, I always drop that line when it comes to sex and marriage. I throw it in there. Sex is marriage and marriage is forever, right?" And so she said, "Damn, I just got divorced." So she turned around and was like, "Well, yeah, we was married for 30-something years. We got divorced and this and that. I was married too long and all that." And then the sister, as we kept going in the conversation, right? The whole time, I didn't even know, wasn't even paying attention, but it was a sister sitting in the truck right next to us. And she butted in the conversation. And while she was trying to play tough and play hard, the sister broke her down. The sister let the window all the way down. And she said, "Excuse me." She said, "I ain't trying to be nosy." She said, "But sis, everything he telling you is right." She said, "Everything he is telling you is right." And she said, "Listen," she said, "I was there once before."
Hey.
And she said, I had that attitude. I had that, attitude like my shit don't stink and all this. And the sister broke it down. She started crying and everything, man. She started crying and all of that tough skin that she was trying to, how they take a layer of something and throw over. You understand? That ain't let the wind blow too hard. That skin that you hold on to trying to cover yourself with will blow with the wind. You understand? And then we'll see just how vulnerable you really are. So while she was trying to be tough, when she heard it from a sister, she was like, "I did that same thing." And she said, "I messed up my household." She said, "I did that same thing." She said, "But at least now," she said, "I had a chance to do it over again once I learned from my mistakes." And she said, "It was sad that I had to destroy my house and my kids, you understand, and my man in order to learn a lesson,
Dang.
So anyway, the sister had moved on. She married somebody now, and she says she's a lot more patient. She's a lot less stupid. You understand? She's a lot less big mouth than all of that, and demanding and controlling like most sisters are. She said she turned it around, and so she said now her relationship is, she's doing a lot better once she fixed her.
Salaki, Cap.
Go ahead, brother.
She cooked, she cleaned, she shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what she
right.
yeah, that's what she do. That's what she do. You right. You understand? And now she got it going on. She said,
Now she gotta get one on.
"Hey, you understand? And you cook and clean and do what you know what, pound town and shut up. Guess what? You'll be all right. You will
Damn
have a
right.
happier home, man. You'll have a happier home if you learn to do that. Women think just because they got a mouth, they supposed to do this with it all. Remember that cartoon? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. That's what it sounds like. You understand? I'm telling you right now, my ears can't take that. When I wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Boy, look at her. You understand? I can't stand that. Okay?
Come.
So like I said, that sister, she broke that sister down. She broke her down with her own story, with her own situation. And the sister bawled up and cried. She wasn't happy about divorcing her man. She wasn't happy because her 30-something year marriage ended. She wasn't happy about that at all. That's nothing to be happy about. That's actually dumb as hell. To be with somebody that long and then you want to go by try to be with somebody else.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. But come on with it, Devon. We got a little more on this one.
Common says, "Keep the kids in focus."
Hold on. Finish up and moving on is a good thing. Finish that last sentence in there. Because that was crazy to turn around and they try to make it like, oh, you couldn't do this, you couldn't go out, you couldn't have fun, and you couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So now that you're divorced, now you get to do the things that you wanted to do all along. And almost all of them women that end up divorcing, they don't want to do nothing but just have sex with a bunch of people. That's all they want to do. It's not like they wanted to go to travel to Taiwan sometime where, what I mean? Not like they wanted to go and take a carnival cruise and her husband said no. It ain't like that's what she wanted to do. She just want to go from rod to rod, like Amon said. She want to turn around and go from rod to damn rod. That's all. That's almost all of these thoughts and dreams. It's just to sleep with as many men as they possibly can. That's it.
So
they don't divorce their man because they wanted to have a career and then their man was stopping them. What black man is telling his woman, hell no, you ain't going to work. You ain't finna be no doctor. You ain't finna be no nurse. You ain't finna do none of that. What black man his right mind gonna stop his woman from bringing some more bread to the table? Come on, man.
Right.
Makes no sense. So these people end up divorcing for their own selfish reason. That's why they end up doing
that's
that.
Right.
That's why they end up doing that. Not because, now you get to live the life that you couldn't when you were married. You're supposed to be living your life for your husband and for your wife, for each other, for your kids. Not turn around and try to sleep with every damn thing that you can. Because that's usually all divorces end up in. And hell, truth be told, them thoughts was probably doing that before they divorced. They probably was sleeping with all them rods before they divorced. Go ahead, Abon, read that.
So look at the things you will be able to do as a single person you may not have had time to do when you were married.
Okay, give me
even
that
taking just 10 minutes. Even taking just 10 minutes. Shalaka, sir.
You got it. Come on. That's it.
Even taking just 10 minutes a day to work on yourself will make it easier to work collaboratively with your ex.
Now, why is it that they're trying to teach you to work with your ex? If you just take 10 minutes, why you can't take 10 minutes to work on your damn self before you divorce? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is insane. How is it that you could be this wonderful person now that you're divorced? Why don't they teach you how to be a wonderful wife, a wonderful husband, to hold that relationship down before you even become an ex? Why aren't they teaching that? Because guess what? Everything that they're putting out there is for us to grab and destroy ourselves with. It ain't destroying them. Divorce ain't destroying them. They don't care about that. You see Harlem Nights. My man picked up that phone and said, "Hey, Ricky, put your mother on the phone. Hey, Karen, I'm never coming home. All right, bye." You understand? Right. He turned around and found him some sunshine. He found some sunshine, boy, and hey, he was like, "I'm done. This is it right here." You understand? White people do that all the time. They turn around and divorce and unalive and jump out buildings, do all kinds of stuff, man, when life ain't going the way that they expected. They'll do whatever. They don't care. But us, that stuff is destroying the black community, man. Following them is destroying us. Go ahead, Bob. Read the next one.
Keep the kids in focus.
Keep the kids in focus. One second, Warrior. Keep the kids in focus. Now, this is, I often ask sisters all the time when they get to talking that mess about what they will do for their kids. They'll jump through hoops. They'll climb the highest height. They'll swim the deepest river. You understand? They'll walk the lowest valley. They'll do whatever it takes except for stay with their damn daddy. They'll do whatever it takes. Turned around and was having a conversation with a sister about this topic yesterday. And when I asked the sister about her children and their father, are y'all still together? She said, what we got to be together for? That's what this sister said. I said, wait a minute, huh? What we got to be together for? Oh man,
Damn.
this killing us. Clearly, her children was not the focus, and even with a divorce, your kids are not the focus. You don't even care about what your kids feel like with you divorcing. You don't even care. Hey, Trooper, give me Proverbs 3
That's right.
and 31. Come on with it, Devon. Keep going. Oh, go ahead.
Comment. It's possible to have a happy divorce when you and your ex both have the same goal, doing what's best for the kids.
Well, how is divorcing doing what's best for the kids? When statistically, when you look this up, divorcing is absolutely not the best for the kids or the husband or
That's
the
right.
wife. It's not the best for the whole entire family. It's just not. And here you go. You got these devils teaching that, listen, just be on the same page, have the same goal. Why is the goal not stay together like the Lord said in the Bible? Forever. Why is that not the goal? Why is the doggone goal? Well, we're gonna break up and we just gonna do what's best for the kids. We just gonna co-parent. Co-parent is destructive as hell. I don't give a damn who think that that's working out well for them. Co-parenting is a destructive force in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community, right along with divorce. These are destructive forces in our communities, man. And we got to stop it. We got to turn around and get back to obeying our God. That's how you make everything right. That's how you fix what's going wrong in your household. You don't turn around and follow these people, man. You understand? Don't follow these folks that wrote this book talking about our happy divorce. It's teaching you to keep the kids. The kids is the main focus. Keep the kids in focus. You got to focus right in on the children now. You and your ex got to focus on the kids. Well, why can't you focus on the kids before you're an ex? Is that not possible?
That's right.
Is it not possible for you to be able to work through your problems before you become an ex? You absolutely can. Right. And in the ISUPK, you get taught that. I remember when General Hyman had said this. He said, and I'm gonna ask everybody a question. Here. When a Black person has a problem, I got somebody commenting on the TikTok. When a Black person has a problem, whether it be male or female, what do they want the problem to do? Whoever got the answer it for me.
So lock it.
Go ahead, brother.
Go away.
Go away. Get that brother a hand. Goddamn right. That's the first thing that we want the problem to do is just go away. Trooper, I ask you, do problems just go away?
Nah, sir.
Hell no, they don't. Ain't no such thing as nothing just going away. But I remember General Hyman said, when you come in the truth, we teach you how to work through your problems. And you know what? When he said that, I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I like never really heard that. Because what I heard when I was raised in the church, right? I was brought up in church. And what I used to hear was, if that man ain't doing right, if that's all he doing is drinking beer and watching the football game and won't come to church and ain't doing right by God, you could divorce him. I heard that before. These pastors probably used to, and they probably still are. They probably still are encouraging these sisters to break up with their men. because he watched the football game, because he drink a beer. Nigga, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's not unlawful to drink a beer. It's not unlawful to watch the game. And you telling sisters to turn around, hey, that's who she chose. She chose a beer drinking, football game watching Negro. That's who she chose. So what you should do is teach her how to be happy with that Negro. You understand? Teach her, well, baby, if you want a little time with him when the game over, just, walk in front of the TV after he's celebrating. Yes, yes. And his team won, and then just take off all your clothes and then tell him come into bed. You understand? Teach her how to turn around and get along and make it work with that football game. Watch it when he turned around and watched the KC win another Super Bowl, and he was excited, knocked the damn popcorn all on the floor. Guess what? You should have took him in the bed. Come here, baby. Let's celebrate one more time. You understand? Don't turn around and tell her to leave him because he watching the game. That's crazy. These religious freaks are sick. We don't tell nobody to divorce for no stuff like that. Not supposed to be doing it. You got to work it out. You got to do what the Lord said to do. And the Lord said to make that thing work. We're going to get that scripture too. Come on, Obama, read a little more.
Come. It says, this common goal helps bring unity instead of division.
Wait. Stop. I told you, hypocrites wrote this book. And listen to the hypocrisy in this. You were together. Now with this common goal that you and your ex now share, it's going to bring unity between you 3 and 4 and 5. How many kids y'all got that's broken up now? It's going to bring unity. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy because none of this happen, man. None of this happen. You ain't bringing no goddamn unity. You're not even together.
Right.
Hold on one second. Okay, they trying to boot me off the TikTok. You hear me? They trying to boot me off the TikTok. Look, the devil thought he had me, but God got me. We still live, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jesus. You understand? We still live.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it, above? Won't he do it, Deacon? Reverend, won't he do it? You understand? Hey, that stuff is so silly. Yes, right. I don't even see how people they fail for that song and that dance, that banana in that tailpipe. That's crazy, But it's bringing unity instead of division. I can't believe that they actually put that in there. And then, do you know what's gonna happen? Some of our people gonna read this book, and they're gonna say, "Man, you know what? They really trying to help make things right." When this is helping to make things wrong. Let me tell you something. We got the baddest counselors in the world in the ISUPK. Other than Commander General YAHANNA, man, General Hyman, off the chain with it. I'm telling you. He can teach you how to stay together. He can teach you. You two nuts got to be willing to do it, though. Don't be ridiculous and be selfish and only want for you to be happy. When damn, everybody's happiness and well-being and health should be a concern when you are a family. You're a family, all of us matter. Not just me, not just the woman, not just the kids. Because I hate to hear that too. When women turn around and put their kid, my kids come first. My kid. That you wasn't with your kids first. What are you talking about? You was with that man.
Kind.
All you do is just incorporate the children with what you got going on. That's all you do. You don't turn around and just put the children over everybody in the family. Because guess what? If y'all not doing good, the children ain't gonna be doing good. If you two ain't out making some cash, bringing it home, to help feed the household, nobody's going to eat. Everybody's going to starve. If you're not worried about the children being safe, and the husband being safe, the wife being safe, the children won't be safe. If their mental health, the parents' mental health is not a concern, the children's mental health is not a concern. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Divorce is disaster, man. It's not nothing to be looked at as if it could be such a blessing. They making this sound like one of them Christian blessings, ain't they, Bob?
Kind of
Sounding
sir.
like them blessings. The devil thought he had me, but God got me right here. Right. So here, let me see. Okay, top 94. The sister says she gonna follow us. I believe that's the sister. Okay, Most High Christ. Let me see here. And I'm scrolling, pushing these doggone invites. Sorry about the invites, y'all. Let me see. You see, but some people don't need to be in a marriage. That's unfortunate that you would say that, because whoever is already in a marriage, they're in it, and they don't need to get out of it. If they're having problems in it, guess what? Come here to the ISUPK, and we can teach you how to stay in what you got in, and you had no clue as to what you were getting in. But don't turn around and break up, talk and using this. See, that's a problem that we have as people. We make excuses for every damn thing. We make excuses for everything. I will agree.
Damn right.
I will agree that some people shouldn't be married. Some people shouldn't have kids. Some people should not. Some people should not. Them stories that we brought out a couple weeks ago about the sister that put the baby down for a nap in the oven, turned the oven on. She shouldn't have had no kids. And then for one of her family members or friends to say that she had mental issues and y'all didn't help and get them children, shame on you. Shame on you, because you could have helped save the baby. If you knew that she was that damn mental, you should have done something about it. But they didn't. The other one that turned around, it was a picture out I wanted to go in about that. It was sister riding around with her damn son, stuck him in the goddamn trunk of the car, riding around, flying around the damn city. And somebody put the clip of this, they filmed it and put it on their social media, and then they hashtag the police department in it. And the police department hunted the sister down and locked her up for her reckless damn driving and child endangerment and all of that. What the hell is wrong with this sister? And I'm sure she's probably having problems out of this 12-year-old. That's what's going to happen. Hell, he started getting bigger than you. He needs somebody bigger than him to help keep him in line. The Bible says to bow their neck when they're young. You understand?
Okay.
That's what the Bible say. Not turn around and once they get old. I remember my mother telling me, she said, son, when you get older, I'm supposed to loosen up the leash. You understand? Not tighten it up. I get what she was saying. That was a metaphor. She was saying that I should be able to, loosen up on you, not have to whoop you and punish you, because you're getting older. You're growing. You understand? You're growing. So you're supposed to get better as you grow. At one point, you was what they call it, terrible twos, and having you sit down was like the worst thing ever. Having a 2-year-old sit down, because they constantly getting up. You can pick them up, sit them down, and say, "Don't move," and they turn around and they right back up. You understand? But as you get a little older, guess what? When you tell the child when they like 4 and 5, you say, "Come on, sit down, let's do this homework. Come over here, let's sit down and eat." the kid come running and they take a seat. As they're getting older, they're getting better. You understand? But this is what I'm assuming. I don't know yet. I'm just assuming in this sister's case, with her 12-year-old hanging out of her trunk, she shouldn't have no kids. She should not have kids. She's one of those that I will agree that people should not have done. But guess what? It's too late for that now. Too late for that. So when a person gets into a marriage and they're toxic and they don't know how to act, guess what? It's too late for that. Talking about breaking up and you ain't supposed to be in one. It's too late for that. You understand? So now what we'll do is, like I said, we'll help teach the sister how to be in the relationship. The brother too. We'll teach the brother how to be in a relationship. Okay. Abon, finish this one up, and then I'm gonna show these pictures that I found of this happy divorce. Of these sisters celebrating destroying their family as if it's a good thing.
Sir. It says cohesion and consistency is key.
Oh, not that one. Finish up. Keep the kids in focus. And when we
sir.
we're gonna jump down to one. I got to have you jump down and read this last one. Come on with it.
Sir. It says, even though you may have disagreements that arise from different parenting styles, frame everything through the lens of what's best for the kids.
That is the dumbest thing that I have ever heard. To take the families, break them up, and then if you follow this plan, you can unify the family while y'all broke it up and have no division. And now you can turn around and you may have disagreements. Now, why aren't you teaching them before they divorce that you just might have a disagreement with your husband or your wife? It's okay. It's okay to have a disagreement. But guess what? We can show you how to work that thing out. Show you how to work through your disagreement, not turn around and divorce because you have a disagreement. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, but go down, Abon. Skip down 3 of them. And read this. Read this what it say. And this is, again, this is from the book, Our Happy Divorce. Okay?
Read
that, Abon.
It says, fake it till you make it.
Read that one more time, brother.
Fake it till you make it.
Read that one more time.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. This is the devil's advice to our people, which is to fake it till you make it. You know, we got a saying in the hood is keep it 100. You understand? We ain't with all that fake mess, man. We ain't with all that fake mess.
Sir.
And guess what? You don't even have to play fake. You could turn around and learn how to hold your house down. You can. You can turn around and learn how to stay in the marriage and make it better. You can. You can. But it's going to take some counsel. You need counsel. Right? A lot of our brothers and our sisters are completely destroyed. That childhood trauma has destroyed. And that's what me and the sister was talking about yesterday. And boy, we dug deep into her childhood trauma, man. And it's showing right now today with how she deals with her children, how she broke up with her children's father. You understand? How her life is, how her view on life is, the attitude that she got a nasty attitude. And all of that stems from her childhood trauma. That's what made her such a bad person. It wasn't this baby daddy of hers. You understand? That had a couple of other women and she just wasn't going for it. And she left. That wasn't her problem. Her problem started in her youth. as a child. According to her, it was 4 years old. It was terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible story. So Lord will that sister keep coming, and she call and she get counsel and she get in class, and we can help that sister heal from all of that. You know what I mean? But her life now is shown. And then one of the things that she said that she was so hurt about was people kept telling her family that she wasn't going to amount to shit. And she's doing it. She's doing it. They got demons. You got demons. And you are doing exactly what they want you to do. It's not amount to shit. But guess what? You come here, we want you to be the shit. You understand? You could be the shit in here. You could turn around, a brother can turn around from being whatever he was in the world to being a priest and prophet of God in the ISUPK upon the command of General YAHANNA. A sister could be whatever she was in the world and turn around and become a princess. Okay? You can't come in here and do that. So it ain't over. All right? Well, read that, Abon, and then we're going to jump to the next
one. Come. A happy divorce definitely doesn't happen overnight. There will be days when you don't feel like communicating and collaborating with your ex-spouse. This is totally natural. Don't allow that negativity to rob you of the time you do have to positively connect with your children.
Hey, didn't I tell you hypocrites wrote this? Didn't I tell you hypocrites wrote this? Two oppressors wrote this. Two devils wrote this. This is their ideology of a happy divorce.
Dang.
Don't what it say? There will be days when you don't feel like communicating and collaborating with your ex. This is totally natural. Guess what? It might be natural in a marriage. Woman might not, might feel like not being bothered. You had a rough day at work. You just want to come home and relax. Take that time and relax. Don't divorce. The brother might have had a rough day at work and was tired of hearing them oppressors at work all day, and he just want to come home and relax. Nothing wrong with that. But don't divorce because don't start an argument or fight and divorce because of it. You understand? But that right there, it said fake it till you make it. Like, that's crazy. Like why you can't just make it work and make it happen in your marriage? Why do you have to go from being able to make it work to now you got to fake it to make it? Like, that's disgusting. And any Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian that takes this advice is disgusting as well. Trooper, read me them scriptures, and then let me know if y'all can see this screen real quick.
Sir.
I'm finna show the we're gonna go over the pictures real quick, and then I'm gonna have you read them scriptures.
Come.
Can y'all see it?
Come, sir.
Okay, that thing on her. Wait a minute, let me see if I can draw it in something, make it a little bigger. Okay, can y'all see it? Can y'all see what it say?
Come.
It says just divorced. Okay. Now look at her. You understand? Abon, you was absolutely right. This is what they want to do with that divorce. Look at how she's dressed. Got her body hanging out. You understand? Got the see-through and the fishnet. What was that old song? Fishnet, black pantyhose, big legs showing through the holes. You understand? You can see this whole,
that's my guy.
Body. Yeah, you can see this whole body. You know what I'm saying? What she got and what she working with. Look at all this. This is what she wanted to divorce for. To be a slut. Like, this is insane. Got just divorce wrapped around her, and then got a ball and a chain, and then says free at last. And then the cup say, Yeah, that's terrible, lot. And then the cup, I believe that says dancing queen. So I guess she's a stripper. I guess she's a stripper. She looked like hell. She stripped, standing there cutting the damn cake.
That's right.
She stripped right there. Now this is just divorce. This is her divorce party. Got bottles of Moet and fruit. You understand? Got it going on. They really think that this is something, man.
Right.
And notice this is all women. These pictures that I found. You understand? This is all women. Now check this one out. Now here, I'm pretty sure these was probably her bridesmaids that's dressed in the red, right? And she's the one in the purple. So I'm assuming that she is uh the one that got the divorce, that was married. And look at the cake. It says, I do, I did, I'm done. Divorced at last. This is crazy. This is crazy. To be celebrating you divorcing your man. This is disgusting. And I know that those women, I bet you they still with her. Look at this one. This one still got her ring on her finger. She still got her ring on. She still with her man. She probably saying to herself, girl, you stupid. I ain't leaving my husband. I bet you that's what she's saying. You understand? And I bet you if we went down the line and talked to all of them women, are you still with your husband? They'll say, yeah. You ever plan on leaving your husband? I bet you they'll say, nope. This is crazy. I do, I did, I'm done. Like, this is crazy. Look at this. Divorced. And then this one says, I got 99 problems, but a husband ain't one. And I'm sure you yourself are all of 99 plus damn problems all by yourself. All by yourself. You a whole bunch of damn problems. Talking about the man, you got 99 problems, but a husband ain't one. That's crazy. And then I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. And here she is. This sister went to glamour shots and actually took some pictures. Look, she got her body out. You understand?
Kind.
Got her body hanging out. And these are her papers, her marriage papers. She burning them up. You understand? Set them things on fire. This is real silly, man. You understand? This is as silly as it gets. It's nothing to be proud about. Go ahead, read that scripture for me.
Khan out of one Khan, the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Envy thou not thou oppressor, man. Don't look up to these people as if they're teaching you something good, because they're not. They're not. Listen to everything that we brought out in the book, and it's more. That's not even half of it. We just gave you a snippet. And listen to all the hypocrisy. They're hypocrites. They are the greatest hypocrites to ever live. I hope you know that.
Damn right, Cap.
Our oppressor is the greatest group of hypocrites ever. And it shows in their writings. Go ahead, Amon.
Yeah, and up there in that church, man, like you get up there and you profess all these good vows to each other in front of this lawless pastor or whatever, and doing nothing but lying to yourself.
Right.
Because it was based on what the Most High said through the law, statutes, and commandments. It cannot be brought down. It cannot be broken, and children's lives and minds destroyed because you want to be out whoring around, either to be the man or the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Come on with them scriptures, out.
Come on, sir.
So we're
The
not
book-
supposed to choose none of their ways. Don't turn around and choose divorce because that's what they said, because they wrote a book. It said our happy divorce. Don't choose their ways. You ain't got to run to go get their certificate. Like Abon just said, those pastors turn around. You know how they marry you in church. They turn around and they set the Bible down, right? Open it up, and then they set a separate book on top of the Bible with the vows in it. And they turn around and they'll tell you, they'll say, "Dear Shaquita, you take thy Dante to be thy lawfully wedded husband, for rich or for poor, for sickness and in health, for better or for worse, to death do you part." And as Shaquita is chewing her bubble gum, you understand, you know, she's a round the way girl, right? She got them hoop earrings and chewing her bubble gum. And as she starts smacking, she says, "Yow." That's what she say. And then they say the same thing to Dante. And then he say, "For sure." And then they pronounce you two man and wife. But here's the hypocrisy in that too, is they say that you're supposed to stay married, whether you are rich or you become poor, right? That's them good or them bad times. You're supposed to stay with each other. Whether you got money or not,
Right.
you're supposed to stay with each other. Through sickness and in health, you can't leave your woman because she, gets whatever type of disease and is not as active and is not as fit and healthy as she used to be. You can't leave her. You gotta stay with her. Through sickness and in health. You can't turn around for better or for worse now. Let's not forget that one. You can't divorce your man because he has another woman. You can't leave him because you found out he has another woman. That's worse, ain't it? That's worse.
Okay.
And then until death do you part. And those hypocrites don't stay together until death do them part. They leave. Soon as they are unhappy, which is, again, silly as hell to only focus on one emotion, talking about happiness. Al Green told you in his song, he said, love and happiness. Something that'll make you do wrong and it'll make you do right. You understand? You might have it going on, and then guess what? You just might not some days. You might have some problems. Might need some space. But divorce is not the solution. And if for damn sure is not happy, come on with it, Trooper. Let's get these scriptures. Then Abon, give me that next article.
Come on, sir.
Sir.
Verse 32. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous.
Man, the secret of marriage being sex and marriage being forever, guess what? That's the secret that we hold. Everybody don't hold that. A lot of people don't even give a damn about their sex, men and women alike. So women will turn around and give that sex to everybody. No, she don't care nothing about it.
Yeah.
And then most men is like a dog with the pink thing, just trying to stick it in any hole. He don't care. He do not care. Okay, but that wisdom, guess what? It's with the righteous. Okay, and these folks here that wrote this book are most certainly not righteous at all. Go ahead, Trooper.
Come. Verse 33. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, man. Those people, guess what? They got that curse of the Lord. And they teaching you to have it too. They wrote that in that book, and as if a divorce is, like they said, it could be a happy thing. You could divorce and be happy about it. You don't have to be sad. Like, that's insane. That's insane to teach someone that destroying their family could be happy. Like, that is disgusting. That's disgusting. Keep reading.
Common sir. But he blesses the habitation of the just.
He do what?
But he blesses the habitation of the just.
He blesses the habitation of the just. And guess what? His chosen people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are supposed to be the just. We are supposed to be keeping his law. If you want your habitation blessed, you understand? If you want us to be blessed, then you're going to turn around and you're going to obey the Lord. Keep going.
Common sir. Verse 34. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but he giveth grace unto the lowly.
Keep going.
Common. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools.
And this white man and this white woman that wrote that book, Our Happy Divorce, you know what? Shame is going to be their promotion.
That's
Shame
right,
shall
Cap.
cover thee. You understand? For every single thing that they have done and have taught to our people, man, that has destroyed us. You understand? Guess what? One day their shame is going to cover them. And that's going to be their promotion. You understand? Because they are fools. They're fools to even write a book like that, to even go around pushing this, as if divorce is a happy thing when it's not. Go ahead, Obama. Get started on that article, brother.
Common, sir. Christian divorce rates. It is often assumed that
Go ahead.
It is often assumed that Christian marriages are resilient and unlikely to end in divorce. Yet recent studies have revealed that the percentage of Christian marriages that end in divorce is surprisingly high.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Not the Jesus freaks.
Common.
Not them. Why are they divorcing? Why is it surprisingly high? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all that they turn around and have a high ass divorce rate. They are hypocrites. They don't serve and obey God. They don't love him like what they claim. They don't even like God a little bit. Because if they did, they would at least do what he said do. If you just liked him just a little bit. If you was just a liker of God and not a lover, you would at least obey him. You would do that. But they don't do it at all. And I'm not surprised at all of this. The percentage of Christian marriages that end in divorce is surprisingly high. This is insane. This is crazy. That these people that claim to love the Lord. I love me some Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus, help me, Jesus. Take the wheel, Jesus. Wake me up in the morning, Jesus. Put me in bed and rock me to sleep at night, Jesus. It's just Jesus everywhere. You remember the answer machine, Obama? Do you remember when listen, man, I know personally one of the greatest kingpins to ever live, the drug kingpins to ever live in the city of St. Louis. And on his answering machine, it said something about, hello, I can't remember this. Hello, I'm not here, and this and that, or, leave a message after this. And remember, God is love and love got some. The brother had a damn a message from God at the end of his voicemail, and then it said, and then you can leave your message. Meanwhile, this cat smuggling dope all across the country. Do you understand me? He moving keys all across the country. Would go to church on Sunday and could sing like crazy. When this brother would step into church, he would sing his ass off, and the whole church was going wild because he was blowing. You hear me? And I'm like, man, this cat here, something else. But like I said, but at the end of his voicemail, he had a message from God. He had a message from God. Never mind all the keys he moving all over the country, from here to Cali to Mexico to everywhere. Never mind that. You know, the brother said, God is love. You understand? It's insane. This is crazy. Come on with it, Abon.
You said recent findings have revealed a startling statistic. Almost 25% of marriages
hold
within
on.
the Christian faith.
Go back up and finish that one. Finish that part.
According to data from the Center for Disease Control, approximately 25% of Christians divorced in 2016 alone.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading.
This statistic reflects a 5% increase over previous years and suggests that Christian divorce rates are continuing to rise.
It's continuing to rise. The people that claim, do you know that every Christian claim to know that they are not supposed to divorce? And those very Christians have been divorced and remarried and divorced and remarried 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. They're hypocrites, man. The things that they teach should not be taught. Their mouths should be stopped, like what the Bible said.
Con, sir.
That oppressor and that Karen that wrote that book, Our Happy Divorce, their mouths should be stopped. And the Lord gonna stop it. The Lord is going to stop, but this is their kingdom right now. So they can spread whatever filth and whatever wickedness and whatever violence and whatever hate that they want to. They putting it out there. You understand? Give me the next article, Bon. Trooper, give me Matthew 19 and I believe maybe 6. Let me see where I want you to start at. Start at verse 3.
Come on, sir. Come on.
Go on, yeah.
Come on. The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 3. The Pharisee also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
Now check this out. Here go the Pharisees, right? The hypocrites, the religious leaders of his time. They turned around and they're asking Christ about divorce. Okay? And they're saying, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause, meaning for any reason, for whatever he see fit? If he's unhappy with her cooking, if her macaroni ain't so cheesy, right? He get the divorce her if he feel like it. If she turn around and she shop too much and hang with her friends too much, he could divorce her. He could put her away. Can he do it just for any reason? For any reason. I just don't even like the way she looked no more. I want to divorce her. This is what they're asking him. Okay, keep reading.
Come on, sir. Verse 4. And he answered and said unto them, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
Stop right there. This is important. Christ said, he answered them and said, have ye not read? Like, do you not read the scriptures? And guess what? The religious freaks of their time back then, them Pharisees and Sadducees, guess what? They're the same today. They don't read what's in the scripture.
Common
They have
concept.
no clue what marriage is. They're following our oppressor, running downtown to pay $150 for a marriage certificate. When you done already took the woman to Pound Town, that's married right there that night.
Yeah.
That night you two enjoyed each other. That was you getting married, not, some years or time later. Now you're gonna go downtown and sign a certificate.
Consummation.
That's not marriage. Pound Town is marriage. You understand? Pound Town is marriage. We gotta put that on a shirt. Pound Town is marriage, and put the scripture on there. We gonna make that a shirt. We're gonna make that a shirt. You understand? So guess what? He said that he that which made them at the beginning made them male and female. Now keep reading.
Common, sir. And verse 5. And said, for this cause shall a man leave Salakia. And said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And they twain shall be one flesh.
They twain shall be one flesh, right? You two have now become one. You are together now, and you're supposed to stay together. And Christ is about to set the record straight on divorce. He's about to set the record straight on divorce. Keep going.
Common. Verse 6. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder.
Okay, so don't even let you and yourself put asunder, destroy this marriage. Not even you yourself, because you're stupid and toxic and nasty or whatever the hell is going on in your brain. Don't you do it either. Don't you put this thing asunder. What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. When we turn around and get married, we're not supposed to be divorcing. It's just not supposed to happen. If you want to be by yourself, then be by yourself. Don't get with somebody thinking that you like them in the beginning and then find out later on their feet stink when he take off his work boots. Later on find out she don't know how to cook, as well as you thought. Y'all was going out to eat so doggone much. Y'all was at the Cheesecake Factory so damn much. You didn't know that the woman didn't know how to cook. Didn't know how to cook you a damn turkey sandwich. And now you want to get rid of her. Nah. What God put together, let no man put asunder, not even you. Keep going.
Right.
Common, sir. Verse 7. They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away?
Okay, so our king, he was cold with it, right? And he was constantly confounding them cats, man. Constantly confounding them with every single thing he was saying. And why? Because they're hypocrites. They didn't keep the law. They were hypocrites. And he was confounding them left and right. And here they are confounded again. They're like, wait a minute, why did Moses, if that's the case, then why did Moses say that you could put your wife away? And he's about to break it down.
Common. Verse 8. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so.
Again, like I said, Christ came to set the record straight. Okay? So you divorcing was never supposed to be. But this is what Moses did. Moses, as he was in charge of everybody, right? He was a man over the nation of Israel at that time. Okay. And he saw everything and heard everything. He was in charge of it all. Okay. Just imagine, the council that Moses was setting up, with the people, because of all of their problems. Because listen, divorce rate ain't just got this high just now in recent years in 2023 and 4. Our people been having problems. It's in the New Testament about us divorcing, not just this part right here, but he addressed, Christ addressed, and Paul addressed. Married people were being addressed several different times in the New Testament. It was a problem then, thousands of years ago, and it's a problem now. It's even a bigger problem now that you got devils writing books talking about our happy divorce, and then you got our people reading it and following it, and then when you see them on social media with their pictures talking about I did, and I'm done.
Right.
See, talking about just divorced, talking about finally free, talking about I got 99 problems, but a husband ain't one. That's the kind of stuff that you get. All right, keep reading. Not
Come, sir. Verse 9. And I say unto you.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. Stop for 1 second. Like I said, Moses, so like I forgot to finish the point. Moses turned around and he saw that people they gonna unalive each other if I keep she in there throwing dishes at him. He in there, screaming and yelling. They going bonkers in the house. So Moses said, okay, before I allow them to unalive each other, then we just gonna turn around and let them depart, let them divorce. Right? At one point you could divorce if you found some uncleanness in your woman. At one point you could. But like I said, now Christ is about to set the record straight. Read it up.
Come, sir. Verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery.
Stop right there. Christ said, right? He said, I say unto you. And you already know that the Most High in the scriptures spoke from heaven.
Right.
He spoke from heaven and said, this is my beloved son. Hear ye him, meaning follow and listen to him. Follow Christ. Because he knows what he's talking about. He's doing exactly what the Most High wanted done for this people. He got the way. He got it. So follow him. So he said, I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. You're sinning. You're breaking the law. Remember, he said from the beginning it wasn't so. And he came to turn that hand all the way back right like what it was supposed to be. We've been wrong and on the left for the longest. We've been wrong and on the left. I mean, it's in the scripture. We done went off time after time after time after time. And now it's time to bring it back. It's time to get it right, finally. We doing it at ISUPK. We getting it right. So you don't enter into a marriage and turn around and divorce and just make it hell so you can just leave. You understand? That's usually what a lot of people do. A lot of folks, when they ready to go somewhere else, they just make it hell all damn day. They make it just you can't tolerate this person, you can't bear and deal with them, and then they finally say F it, and then they gone. That's what a lot of people do. Instead of learning how to stay together, not being so damn toxic. Okay, but this is what our king said. Come on, Bob, jump to that other article. Let's get these
Come,
last few
sir.
out of here. We'll try not to go over the time too much.
Teacher who divorced her husband after falling in love with a woman at church on why she still has faith despite her Christian school.
No.
She still has faith despite her Christian school firing her after she came out as LGBTQ.
No, boy. This is what happens in the church right here. This kind of sickness right here. This woman divorced her husband after falling in love with a woman at the church. I guess Jesus took that wheel. Jesus took that wheel and steered her from the man that she was with to the woman that she was with in the aisle over. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Come on, man. Was Jesus driving asleep? Was he falling asleep at the wheel? Is that what Jesus was doing when he steered her into the arm and into the lap of a woman after she divorced her?
That was Satan driving that wheel.
Come on, you already know. Hey, skip this one. I just want you to read this title on this one though. We're gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna read a little bit as you pull the other one up. It says a woman who was a devout Christian for decades has spoken about being fired from her job at a religious school after falling in love with a woman she met at church. All right, so y'all already know what that's about. You understand? They're pushing that LGBTQ. They're pushing that on our people. So they don't see nothing wrong with this. Now let that same man had left that woman for another woman at that church, he'd have been removed from the church. He would have been removed. They wouldn't have let him stay there and do nothing like that. But she gets to stay. Why? Because guess what? They pushing that LGBTQ on our people. That's their goal. For as many of us to be as L and G and Q and T and B and elemental P and X, Y, and Z as we could be. That's what they want. That's what they want. And if that's what you are, Lord be with you. You understand? I don't know how you do it. The Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman is so bad. I don't see what the hell you want with a man. You a man yourself. Lord have mercy. I don't understand how these women deal with other women. Like, what's wrong with you? You got demons. A lot of them. Come on with it, Devon. Read the next
one. Sir. Divorce and marriage affect Black children more.
Now remember, hold on, Devon. Remember the book, Our Happy Divorce, said you just gotta focus and have the same goal in mind to unify and not divide the family now, because your goal is to make the children happy now that you're divorced. Like, that is so stupid. And that is very hypocritical for these people to turn around and act as if they're coming up with a way to help you be happy after you destroyed your family. You're not going to be happy about it. It's not a happy thing, man. This ain't no time to be baking no damn cake and celebrating. That woman had Moet bottles and fruit and everything, fruit trays and everything, celebrating her divorce. The other one was twerking with the what they call them, the maid of honors and all of that. She twerking like it ain't nothing. Happy she is divorcing, when this is something that we should not be happy about at all.
Go
ahead, Abon.
You want the next one?
No, read some of this. I want some of this article.
It said divorce and marriage play much bigger economic roles for Black children than white children in the United States. Marianne Page and Ann Huss Stevens find that in the first 2 years following a divorce, family income among white children falls about 30%, while it falls by 53% among black children.
Yeah. And guess what they turn around and try to tell the woman that she could do to get her money up? Is take the man and put him on child support. You're going to take and you're going to make matters even worse.
Kind of.
You're going to make matters even worse by now going after this man's pockets, his wallet. When had you just stayed together, you wouldn't have to do all of this. You wouldn't have to do all this. This stuff affects the whole family, especially the kids, especially them children. Keep going, Abba.
Kind. This difference increases dramatically in the long run. 3 or more years after divorce, about a third of the loss in household income is recouped. But the income of black families barely improves.
Do you hear that?
In fact,
hold on. Did you hear that? I told you white folks say they don't have problems with divorce. That's why they wrote the book. The little loss that they suffered, they get it right back. It's recouped. But that's not the same in black households. Do you not understand that we actually need each other and need to be staying together? Yeah. You're not doing nothing by breaking up the family and then seeking child support. Are you stupid? The black man is supposed to support his family and his children, not pay child support. You don't take away his right to be there with you and his children and then turn around and force him to give you a monetary amount every month. And then act like you're going to be doing good after that. Man, I know so many people in my family that had turned around and put their man on child support, bro, and nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing actually changed. The quality of life, like it said, but the income of black families barely improves. It was it barely improves, and this is a fact. We all have seen this kind of stuff. Yeah. You're not getting. You know how many brothers I know is paying $50 a month on child support. Like, was that even worth it? You could just ask him for $50 damn dollars, and I'm sure he'll give it to you. Right. I know so many brothers that's on $80 a month child support. Why don't you just ask him for $80? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you just say, well, excuse me, can I have $80 for the kids? You know, they need whatever. And guess what? You might could do that a couple times out the month.
Sir.
You probably can get more doing it that way versus going to these people, choosing our oppressor and his ways. Mm-hmm. You could probably get more out of that brother versus taking him to child support. Then, now you know they take everything from you if you don't pay. They take your license, your driver's license, your fishing, your hunting license, your carpenter, your painter, your plumber license, whatever kind of license you got, boy, they'll snatch it all. Now, how that's gonna work?
Kind.
And the man ain't got no damn CDL. He ain't got a CDL. Well, how he gonna work without his damn CDL license? You're telling him he must pay this money, but then you strip him from his license so that he can go to work. Now what he's supposed to do? Now he got to go back to school again, get another skill and trade for 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 years, and get another doggone license. Meanwhile, that damn money is stacking up, and then eventually you're going to come and have a warrant for him, and then it'll be that situation down there with that brother down there in South Carolina that turned around and was unalive all because he ran because he had a warrant for child support. Like, this is insane. The brother did not want to go to prison. Who wants to go to prison? Who wants to go to jail? And all because the brother took off and ran. You know, I see white people run from the police all the time. And I hardly ever see any shots fired. Especially when you have no reason to shoot. He didn't draw a weapon. He didn't start reaching in his pants or his pocket. He didn't look as if he had something on him. I saw the video. He was being stopped. And when he said, police, that brother took off. He took off like most brothers with warrants do, because they're not trying to go to jail. He was unalive because of that. No brother deserves to be unalive and be oppressed all over $50 and $80. You're not going to live high off a hog off $50 and $80. Child support is not your way to freedom. Like, financial freedom. I don't understand what you're doing it for. When you could stay with that man and take care of y'all kids together, that would do them more than you just trying to get some money. Keep going, Abon.
In fact, 3 or more years after the divorce, the black family's income remains 47% lower than if the parents had remained together.
Do you hear that? Are they listening, Abon? Are they listening, Trooper? Are they listening?
They better
These
listen.
are statistics. Yeah, they show better, Abon. You hear me? They show better because what did that article say? What did the book say? You're gonna have an uncertain future. You sure the hell are. You and your kids. Their future and yours is going to be uncertain. Here, they're going to be traumatized by watching their mother get with nigga after nigga after nigga after nigga.
Yep.
They're going to be traumatized by that. Traumatizes children. Watching them go from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga like you crazy. Sad one time I was watching Twisted Crimes. You know, it's my new show. Twisted Crimes, right? The sister was unalived by her man. Unfortunate situation. I hate that happened. I hate that brother did that to her. Right? But the son, the responsibility, his mother went from so many different guys, was in so many different relationships. The responsibility of her relationship had now fell on her. I believe he was 15 years old. And here he is, when he met her, he said it on the interview with the news. He said, Mama, are you sure he's the one? Are you sure he make you? Are you sure? This man witnessed his mother be with several different men and saw several different failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship. And now he feels like he has to take control and be responsible for her damn happiness. Mm-hmm. And he asked her, are you sure? You sure this the one? And turned around and the cat unalived the sister, man. Unalived the sister. That was terrible. It was a shame. But the point I'm making is you put a lot on your children when you end up divorced. You putting more on them. You claim all you need is your kids when you should be worried about what your kids need. And your kids need both of you.
Right.
And like I said, in most cases, sisters will, boy, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough when it come to taking care of them kids. But you won't stay with their father. That you won't do. And that's insane. Keep going, Abon. Keep reading this.
Con, sir. Marriage appears to have even greater benefits for black children whose single mothers marry than for their white counterparts.
Read that again. I don't know if they heard that.
Marriage appears to have even greater benefits for black children whose single mothers marry than for their white counterparts.
Are you understanding that? I hope they understood that. There is more benefits for our children when you can hold that house down. And of course, y'all know what I'm saying when I say hold it down. It's a black thing. They wouldn't understand. Hold that marriage down. Hold that man down. Hold that woman down. Hold them kids down. Hold that house and that family down. Like General Hyman said, you stay down, you will come up. You will come up if you stay down. If the family learns how to stay together, they can come up. You can come up together. You can come up together. All right. Keep reading. Keep reading about. Read a little more.
Estimate that the white while the family income of white children rises by 45% when their single parent marries, the family income of black children rises by 81% with marriage.
Are they not understanding this? If you learn how to stay together, like the scripture said, 2 is better than 1. If you 2 work at McDonald's, you'll still be in a better situation versus you just working there by yourself. What they paying now? I seen signs $15 an hour at some McDonald's. So if he making 15 and you making 15 flipping burgers and fries, then guess what? Y'all got $30 an hour versus you struggling with that 115. 2 are definitely better than 1.
That's right.
So our people got to get this through their head. Don't listen to those folks that wrote that book. Don't listen to those oppressors that want to see you broke up. Do you not know that these statistics are not new? This go way back in the day, 1900s. So guess what? Statistically, the black woman would be married more than the white woman. That was a fact. And you know how us black men, we can't keep our hands off these beautiful sisters of ours. We love them so much. You understand? What is she doing single? That's the first thing a brother be saying when he see him a little what he call tenderoni. They still call them that. What they call them now? They call them tenderonis anymore. When they see a little young tender, he like, damn, you single? What? Oh, let's see what we can do about that. You understand? Let's see what we can do about that.
Okay.
And guess what? Do y'all thing. Marry and stay together. If you want to get married and stay together forever. Make it work.
Right?
Make it work. Here it is. It's saying that while the family income of white children rises by 45% when their single parent marries, the family income of black children rises by 81% with marriage. So versus you 2 breaking up and you trying to get child support, you'll actually have more if y'all stay together. If you stay together, you'll have more. You have more, man. And that's how it should be. The Lord didn't make us to break up. We're not supposed to be breaking up. We're supposed to be staying together. That's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, keep going.
One reason for the difference in improvement is that married black mothers are more likely to work than married white mothers.
Oh, do you see the difference? You see the difference? Our sisters, guess what? They don't mind getting out there working. They some hustlers just like us.
Right.
For the most part, our sisters, they got skills too. And ain't nothing wrong with getting out there and utilize. Now, I ain't talking about using what you got to get what you want. I ain't talking about that skill because that's not a skill at all.
Right.
I'm definitely not talking about that skill. Because everybody, you like a doorknob, everybody didn't have a turn with that skill. You understand? I'm talking about some real skills. What they say back in the day? Real. What they say? Real skills that paid the bills. You understand? That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Them skills that paid the bills. Not no sick mess. Okay? Because that's not a skill. All right. But our sisters, guess what? We making it work together. You going slaving and working your hard slave. I go work my hard slave. And then guess what? We come and we talk about what Kern and what Bill said on the job that pissed you off. And y'all talk about y'all rough day and you get through them rough times together. You get through those rough times together. And you start talking about the future. Oh, don't worry about it, babe. One day you gonna be the boss. And you gonna tell Karen what to do. One day, baby, don't worry about it. You're gonna own your own business. You're gonna take us away from all of this. You understand? And then you stay together, you learn to stay together and work together versus breaking up. Because divorce is not happy, man. It's just not. It's not happy. And right here, this is telling you that us staying together, we will have more versus tearing the family apart. Go ahead, Bon. Read some more.
On the other hand, when divorce occurs, the probability of black mothers working does not change. While recently divorced white women have an 18% greater probability of working.
Okay, so you know why that grows. The sister, she got to work now. She got to work. Because she is the one that has to pay them bills and make sure this and make sure that. She ain't got no man no more. She got no man no more. So now, guess what? It don't change because you get divorced. You don't get divorced and get child support and then, like I said, living a life. You vacationing and whining and cheesing all month because you getting $10,000 in child support. Stop it. It's not happening. You getting the same $100 that a whole lot of sisters is getting. If that, and it's not even worth it. Keep going out. Give me that last one real quick.
So what are the effects of divorce on children? Divorce can be a difficult time for a family. Not only are parents realizing new ways of relating to each other, but they are learning new ways to parent their children. When parents divorce, the effects of divorce on children can vary. Some children react to divorce in a natural, understanding way, while other children may struggle with the transition.
Go ahead. I'll skip down to poor performance in academics. That's a lie. Children don't understand it. They parents breaking up. They have no choice. The two parents are just stupid and can't stay together. So they have no choice but to deal with it. No matter how much they cry and beg their mother and father to stay together, they won't do it. And so they have no choice. It's not that you get into divorce, mom, dad. Okay, I understand. It is what it is. Who cares about this family anyway? That's not what they say. That's not what they say. They hate it. They hate it. Keep going up.
Poor performance in academics. Divorce is difficult for all members of the family.
Now wait, one second. Now hold on. Now remember, the book Our Happy Divorce said this don't have to be a sad time here. This don't have to be a hard thing. This could be easy, and it's not. These are the real facts, okay, about divorce. Go ahead, and how it affects children. If you care about your children, you'll learn to stay with their daddy. If you cared about their daddy, you will stop being such a trick, trying to be with everybody, sleep with everybody, You would work on yourself before you become an ex.
That's right.
Before you become an ex. You don't have to be an ex. You choose to be. Go ahead.
For children, trying to understand the changing dynamics of the family may leave them distracted and confused.
Mm-hmm.
This interruption in their daily focus can mean one of the effects of divorce on children will be seen in their academic performance.
Mm-hmm.
The more distracted children are, the more likely they are not able to focus on their schoolwork.
Absolutely. You jump to the next one.
Loss of interest in social activity. Research has suggested divorce can affect children socially as well. Children whose family is going through divorce may have a harder time relating to others and tend to have less social contacts. Sometimes children feel insecure and wonder if their family is the only family that has gotten divorced.
Yeah. This leaves children so confused because just think about it. They go to school, they see, their friends, dad dropping them off, picking them up, and then they wonder where they daddy at.
Yeah.
It's a sister that I know that didn't even tell her children who they daddy was, and then once it all started coming out, it was terrible. It was terrible. Found out that the brother that they finally she just threw a name out there and said this your daddy. She said she purposely did that. I believe she purposely did it to hide all of her whoredom. Because she was out there. She was out there bad. And turned around, and as a result, she didn't tell her kids. She just told them she ain't had no daddy. That's what she told them. Go ahead, Yashina.
So like it's some relatable. Boosie just went live like last night or the night before last. Just putting the spotlight on a sister that clearly had mental issues in the video, but saying that she's been at his house for the past 3 days, running up on his people, shooting a fake BB gun. And the whole point of the video, after he made it, the police walked over and asked if you wanted to press charges, and asked the kid some questions. And the questions that the police asked the kid was, do you know who this is? And she said, yeah, this is my daddy. Well, I forgot my daddy's name, but my mom told me that Boosie is my daddy. So that same topic is very relatable. That these people, the mom's so mentally unstable to raise children that they need a man, but you out here in the streets with your child, and that she don't know who her daddy is, don't remember who her daddy is, and you telling her that Boosie, a celebrity, is her daddy, banging on his door, causing ruckus, and luckily he did let her tell the police to just let her go, but I wouldn't let the kid go with her because you can clearly see she unstable. It's like a 3-minute video.
That's terrible.
It is.
That's terrible. She didn't even know his name. Huh?
She knew Boosie name. She don't remember her dad's name because the mom been coming to his residence so often and putting that he is her.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Don't even know their own daddy name. That's disgusting. Go ahead, Abon. Read the next one.
Kind. Difficulty adapting to change. Through divorce, children can be affected by having to learn to adapt to change more often and more frequently. New family dynamics, new house or living situation, schools, friends, and more may all have an effect. Emotionally sensitive. Divorce can bring several types of emotions to the forefront for a family, and the children involved are no different. Feelings of loss, anger, confusion, anxiety, and many others all may come from this transition. Divorce can leave children feeling overwhelmed and emotionally sensitive.
And think about one second word. Think about how emotionally sensitive children end up getting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To where they snapping and they, all kinds of things, man. Their feelings are already hurt because their family is breaking up. This hurts them. You got your channel? Go ahead.
So like, if I could just add, I'm witnessing with my nephews, two of them, mom going through a divorce, and because of the confusion, long term in the household, Jehovah's Witness, Christianity. Now that a divorce is being brought onto the table, you can just see a little bit of effeminate in my nephew, and instead of dealing with it, his mom embraces it. Are you the daughter that I never had? Because she only had two boys. Like, you pathetic, woman that tells a boy that you're the daughter I never had. And this was at an age before divorce was even brought to the table. This was at an age where you just want him to take your pictures. And that's where confusion could have started right there. You want him to take mommy pictures and not go boxing with daddy and brother.
Yeah, that's disgusting. To say that you the daughter I always had, that's crazy.
Drunk or not, people just be saying stuff, and that's what they really do mean.
That's crazy. That is sick. Yeah, that religion, all of those religions, man, they turn us apart. And then our sisters are already the weaker vessel, and then when they go to them to get counsel, that's what they come up with. When they go to them to get relationship advice and all of this, they come home and they end up destroying their family. They send them back home to destroy their family. You got Shanna? Go ahead.
I was gonna say that it could be signs that when the kid is acting out prior to the divorce even being final, it could be signs that one of the parents is abusing the kid. And I say that just based off background and experience, people typically the actions of the child will totally change. And my nephew didn't want to go with his dad at all. He broke down crying in front of us, and we didn't know what was wrong, and just stopped with the questions and concluded everything to be something is wrong in the case where it's beyond a divorce and it's beyond attention seeking. His feelings is hurt that he don't want to go with the dad.
Yeah, and usually that's what happened. This society teaches our children to run up behind their mothers, instead of loving both of your parents. We turn around, and instead of like the concern being all the family, it's just the mama.
That's right.
It's just the mama. And this society is to blame for that. To where, look at, you go ride around the city, you'll see what? Women and children clinics. You don't see nothing about no men, no fathers, and no family, and no children clinic. You don't see those. There's not a one father and children clinic nowhere. Nowhere to be found. This society is gearing you to only love your mother. Your father gets nothing. Now, of course, we don't celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day, but on Mother's Day, oh man, you going all out for your mom. You even singing that old song. I'll always love my mama because she's my favorite girl. But your daddy gets nothing. I heard people, my mama and my daddy. What? Nigga, your mama ain't your daddy. Hey, what's wrong with you? But here you are giving your mama the praise for being your daddy too. Yeah. My mama took care of me. My mama raised my mama. Yeah, because she didn't know how to keep her man. And here you are glorifying this woman when you done had one hell of a life. You done been touched by her damn boyfriends. You done been hurt by family members, all kind of stuff that happened to you. And then here you go, my mama and my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
She beat it into the kids.
They do. They do. They do. They do. They absolutely do. And that's a shame. That's insane. Go ahead, Abon, read the next one.
anger and irritability. In some cases where children feel overwhelmed and do not know how to respond to the effects they feel during divorce, they may become angry or irritable.
All right, stop right there. Jump to the next one. We're going to wrap it up and get out of here.
Feelings of guilt. Children often wonder why divorce is happening in their family. They will look for reasons, wondering if their parents no longer love each other or if they've done something wrong.
All right, skip to the next one.
Introduction of destructive behavior. While children go through a divorce, unresolved conflict may lead to future unexpected risk. Research has shown children who have experienced divorce in the previous 20 years were more likely to participate in crimes, rebelling through destructive behavior, which harms a child's health. With more children reporting they have acquired smoking habits or prescription drug use.
Absolutely. You understand? These things that's to come of your children that you're not even aware of, it'll hit you. It'll hit you sooner or later. It will hit you sooner or later. Keep going.
Increase in health problems. The process of divorce and its effects on children can be stressful. Dealing with these issues can take its toll, including physical problems. Children who have experienced divorce have a higher susceptibility to sickness, which can stem from many factors, including their difficulty going to sleep. Also, signs of depression can appear, exacerbating these feelings of loss of well-being and deteriorating health signs.
That word is exacerbating.
Common,
to blow up,
so.
you know what I'm saying, to make larger. All right, now read the last one.
Loss of faith in marriage and family unit.
This is a big one right here. Hold on one second, Warrior. This is a big one right here. You understand? You know how they say the best for last? They say the best for last right here. Loss of faith in marriage and family unit. Now, can't you see that this cycle just continues?
Yeah.
You come from a broken home. Guess what you end up doing?
Same thing.
Same thing. Damn right, Doc. Same thing. I remember watching Paternity Court, right? When I was big on Paternity Court. And I watched a whole bunch of them shows. And I watched a whole bunch of sisters that came on there one after the other, crying about, I didn't have my daddy in my life. I want my baby daddy. But then guess what? When the results came back, Antoine, you are not the father. You understand? They doing the same thing their mother did. Doing the same thing. You're going to perpetuate the same sickness. And that's going to be your house too. You're going to leave from that house and you're going to go build a house just like it. You're going to turn around and be like that sister that said to me, what we got to be together for? I was like, wow. What we got to be together for? She clearly has no care about her children, about herself, and about the man that she had sex with. She cares about nothing, nobody. She don't give a damn. Because her response was, what we got to be together for. That's insane. Go ahead, Abba, read a little bit of that and we're going to get up out of here.
Despite hoping to have stable relationships themselves when they grow up, children who have experienced divorce are more likely to divorce in their own relationships.
Don't skip that part. That's important. Research has also shown. You need to keep that in there because that's important. So we don't want people to think we just making up stuff. This is real research that we're finding real facts, and we want for people that hear it, they go, "Oh no, this is a fact." And we got the articles. You can we can pull them up. We'll share them with you and all of that. These are real facts. So read that again.
Sir. Finally, despite hoping to have stable relationships themselves when they grow up, research has also shown children who have experienced divorce are more likely to divorce when in their own relationships. Mm-hmm. Some research indicates this propensity to divorce may be 2 to 3 times as high as children who come from non-divorced families.
You understand that? Do you understand that? It's going to happen. You're going to do it. And it's going to be 2 to 3 times higher that you're going to do it than those that don't come from a broken home, a divorced home. You're sitting here giving your children a bad deal from the start, breaking up with their daddy, breaking up with their mama, not even giving the relationship a chance, and then thinking that someday magically you're going to come together and co-parent and everything is going to be all right. No, it's not. No, it's not. All of that mess is destructive, and it's against God. And as his people, we are supposed to be obeying him. And our King Christ laid that out there and said, stay together. The only reason you get to leave your woman is if she cheat on you. If she a whore, good riddance. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you, meaning in your ass, because we're gonna slam it on the way out. You understand? That right there. But if she ain't hard on you, then guess what? You still with her. You still with her. And I'm gonna finish this last part up. It says, yet while these are some of the possible effects of divorce on children, there are by no means absolutes or written in stone. More and more families understand just how stressful divorce is for their children, as well as themselves. Families have begun to turn to supportive services such as at family means, seeking help to find a peaceful way to divorce. Now, that part right there, they did the same thing. You understand? These hypocrites, you are writing that it's not no peaceful way. You researched it. You researched it. And you concluded that there is no way humanly possible to peacefully divorce. Those children are going to do, and then you say, get some counsel to peacefully divorce. See, that's what our oppressor is about. They just about, hey, just no, just peace. Peace. But what we're about in the ISUPK is making it work.
Yeah.
We're about making it work, hanging in there. What do you say for the long haul and all that good stuff that they used to say? Let's bring that back to the black community, man. Not no doggone peaceful divorce. You know? Not no peaceful doggone divorce. But with that, look, we done ran over the time. We're going to get up out of here now. I done had you brothers long enough, man, at the water for hanging in here with me. Bon, you want to close out?
So, like always, Cap brought heavy, man. Hope our people who listen in, tuning in, share and like and comment and get it out there in the algorithm, because it's high time to come out of being easily misled, man, and led astray. So, I'm gonna end it with that.
Yeah, right. Go ahead, Troop.
Come on, sir.
Close out.
Come on, sir. The water. I just want to say the water cap and the water officer for talking about these topics. You know, these. I encourage everybody that's listening, to tune in. You know, these topics, they really need to be talked about, and CAPT is addressing these topics and how we can overcome these type of issues. And as a people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and one thing, Officer, you said, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, about these, where it said that these things are not written in stone. And I beg to differ. You know, when it comes to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, these things are definitely written in stone, and you can find them in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, all the way to 68. I yield.
Yeah, damn right. Absolutely. And even though, and that's why I read it, because even though they went and researched it and found out what happens, they wrote about all of what happens and how it affects Black children. They wrote all about it. But they're saying that this is not set in stone. And you know what they're trying to push? They're trying to push another program that they have. That's all. That's just money. Yeah.
That's a forked tongue right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We don't have those in here.
Concert.
Our goal, if you will listen, is to help keep that family together. Not turn around and divorce. The only divorce is because she done hoard herself on you. Brother, let that go. I'm gonna tell you that quick, fast, and in a hurry. You found out she done hold on you, brother, let that alone. You understand? But if she hasn't, guess what? You got work to do. You and her got work to do, and we will help you do that work. We'll help you stay together, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you. Damn right. Damn right. General Hyman, I'm telling you, Commander General YAHANNA, man, excellent. I done had the pleasure of sitting in council with those mighty men several times. And I was like, damn, listening to them, like, if this person and that person is listening to him, goddamn, you can fix this. You know, and a lot of times, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get up off it. We're gonna get out of here. A lot of times it takes for a person who's not in the marriage, in the relationship, in the house, in the bed with you, at the dinner table with you, to sit here and argue with you. You understand? To see what y'all problem is. Y'all going at it. At halftime, it be nothing. Yeah. Halftime is just communication problems. That'd be the most thing. That'd be the biggest problem that we have is communication. And I've sat in council with those mighty men, and they pulled it right out. General Hyman gonna pull everything out, boy. Hey, listen. I see where he got it from too. He got it from Commander General YAHANNA, and General Hyman is going to bring everything out. He's not going to leave nothing undone. I'm telling you. So, like I said, with that, tune in to the next one. It's going down this Wednesday. STATL Connect. We bridging the gap all the way from St. Louis to Atlanta. You understand? With myself and mighty Officer Mike Shala. He gonna be in the building, and then we're gonna do it again on that Friday with To the Hard Way. You understand? With me and the mighty Officer Aban Azar, and then we're gonna do it again every Sunday. We are replacing your church service with the truth. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.